So what seems to be the best method you found for generating leads? For me, the online calling and SMS hasn't been that great.
Yeah, I mean, the challenge with online calling and SMS is, so I own a couple of other businesses. It's a very, it's a bit like you have to be very involved in managing cold calling campaigns. We are going to start doing cold calling. So we are, rolling out our own dialer, single line dialer in about a month or so. So we are going to bring on a cold calling person on our team, just because it's like very simple for us. So I like things very, very simple. For me, like right now, what we've noticed is paper lead and PPC hands down is outperforming anything else in our market. So I'm talking about paper lead, need to sell my house fast, and fast home offers are two of the most popular paper lead service. But based on the KPIs that we track, need to sell my house fast has way outperformed fast home offers. I checked with a couple of other people that use fast home offers and need to sell my house fast, and they kind of said the same thing, that for them need to sell my house fast has been a much better lead source than fast home offers. And I think the reason for that might be fast home offers also gets their leads from Facebook and a couple of other channels that are where people might not be as motivated, and need to sell my house fast is more PPC driven. So that's worked really well for us. Our cost per deal right now is about under $5,000, and then on average we make about $20,000 to $25,000. So we make about 4 to 5x on that. And then so we're looking to add a couple of more paper lead sources and PPC. That's performed really well for us right now in our market.
PPC, can you tell me what that is, please?
A pay-per-click, like Google Ads.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's performed really well for us in our market right now. I'm not sure if anybody else kind of has noticed the same thing. Sammy, you were going to say something?
Yeah, so I've never used the PPC route. So what I'm seeing right now, it's funny that you mentioned it. Everything that you're doing, we're actually we restructured a little bit, and we've had a probably like the last 2 months. It's kind of been a downturn for us, to be totally honest, right? So we scaled back a little. I did realize I will give a small testament here real quick. REsimpli is great. We had an acquisition manager who was kind of lying about the stuff that he was doing, and we were able to kind of cross-reference everything. I've got I call her TC, but she does a lot. She's actually on the call. But long story short, we were able to take his data, what he was saying, and compare it, and the numbers didn't align, right? So he's blowing through leads. He's like, yeah, I sent out these offers. I sent out 12 offers today through SMS. I'm like, okay, cool. Filter it, pull it up. No offer percent, right? So we just started looking. We're looking. So long story short, I wound up letting that guy go. So we scaled down a little, and I'm actually at the space now where we're trying to keep it a little more simpler than what we used to. And I've got one really good rock star TC, and I've got a company that does a lot of my the lead management space of it and SMS. And they do really good, and they're really cheap. So if anybody's looking for a company, hit me up. I'll gladly send you the information. But the one thing that we're not doing, I'm not seeing a big uptick in SMS right now, and even on our cold calling, right? So I think everybody's taking those marketing methods and kind of burning them. So for me, you mentioned the PPC component of it. Need to sell my house fast. Can you just give me like a 1 minute snapshot of kind of cost per what you're looking at, how that process works, who to go through? Because I think that's something we probably need to try.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely try it. So the great thing with, testing out something with paper lead, which is like need to sell my house, it's essentially PPC. It's pay-per-click, but there's like somebody else, they're doing it nationwide, and they'll send you lead just for your specific county. So it's based on county. So they'll send you lead just for your county. And that's kind of, so our right now cost per lead is about under $250. I would say about $240 roughly. And they send you these deals, these leads. And if any one of them is listed on MLS, there's like few other, criteria that they have. If it doesn't meet one of those criteria, if it meets one of those criteria, then you can actually ask for a refund if it's listed on MLS, or if somebody's just, looking for an appraisal or something, then you can just go back to them and say, hey, this was not an actual lead. and they'll give you credit. But yeah, that's worked really well for us. If you're not doing PPC, I would definitely test it out. The cool thing with what we have noticed in our business, with PPC or pay per lead, is like you can turn it on or off at any given time. The stuff that happens with cold calling and SMS is like you kind of have to commit to for a few months, and there's like a lot of data management and all this stuff goes into it. Which is great for long term. Like for us, we wanted to, like, this was a very low hanging fruit for us. Like we can get about 2 to 3 deals out of it without like complicating anything. I wanted to just have a very simple business where I'm closing about 2 to 3 deals and just like absolutely be super, super good at that one lead source. Once we feel like, all right, we've got this, we're like absolutely leveraging, we're getting every single cent worth of value out of it. Let's add the next marketing channel on top of it, because this one is absolutely perfect, working as expected. Then we'll go in, we'll add direct mail or cold calling. And then once we're absolutely efficient at that, then we'll add the next one. So we'll just keep stacking, lead channels on top of. But if you haven't tried PPC or pay per lead, I would definitely. I mean, you could just literally try it for a month and then say, hey, you don't have to sign any contract. You could just try it for a month and say, hey, it's not working for me. I don't want to move forward, and you can just leave it at that.
So is it needtosellmyhousefast.com?
Yeah, it's needtosellmyhousefast.com. Fast home offers is another one. So those are the 2 most popular ones. Just in my market, Need to Sell My House Fast has outperformed Fast Home Offers, but I would try both of them. We spent $10,000 in Fast Home Offers and we didn't get anything out of it. So, but the good thing with that was I was able to look at the data, look at the KPI, and make a decision based on the KPI. I wasn't going based on my gut feeling. I was going based on, hey, this is exactly. So we have separate campaigns set up for Need to Sell My House Fast. We have a separate campaign set up for Fast Home Offers. So we could, we were tracking every single dollar we spent on each marketing source. And then I would look at the data on a weekly basis. And then I said, all right, we're going to spend 10,000. If we do not get anything out of it, we're just going to, cut it and then move on. And that's what we were able to do. And then just do Need to Sell My House Fast. And then we're adding a couple of more to that. And then Weston said Lead Zolo is really good. Also, it's YouTube ads and Google ads. Yeah, so I would test a couple of those out and see which one is working. Like I can just say from my personal experience, Need to Sell My House Fast has worked really well.
Last question real quick. All right, is that your only lead source right now? So are you only generating your leads from needtosellmyhousefast.com? Is that pretty much the only way you're generating leads right now?
Not just Need to Sell My House Fast, like PPC, so from our own website. So we're doing PPC on that, some SEO leads, Need to Sell My House Fast, and a couple of new paper lead channels we're trying, which Need to Sell My House Fast. I can say, I've closed deals from it, so I can say, hey, I would recommend it. It's worked in our market. There are a couple of more that I'm trying. We just signed signed an agreement for a couple of months just right now, and my VA handled it. So I just say, hey, just go ahead and you handle it. So we paid $2,500 for a couple of months to test this new lead source. So I'll let you know in a couple of months kind of how it goes. But for now, I can say PPC on your own website and Need to Sell My House Fast for us is performing well. And then Homelight is another one. The cool thing with Homelight is you don't actually pay anything for the lead cost. You only pay them once you actually close on the deal. So if you close on it, you pay them 4%. So which is really, really neat. You don't pay anything upfront. So they'll just send you leads. If you close on it, you pay them 4% off your purchase price. So that's another good one. We actually have a deal that we closed from Homelight, but we didn't pay anything upfront. We'll just pay them. I mean, when we close on it, so we haven't closed it. When we close on it, we'll pay them 4% off our purchase price.
Awesome.
Sharad?
That's awesome.
Yes.
Did you say Western States Leads? What was that?
Which one? So we have Need to Sell My House Fast is one, and Homelight is another one. Where Homelight, you don't have to pay anything upfront. When Need to Sell My House Fast, you have to pay for every lead that they send you. So you tell them, hey, I have a budget of, let's say, $3,000, and they might tell you, okay, based on your market, the cost per lead might be $300. So they'll send you 10 leads per month, right? And then once your budget runs out, you can either add more funds or you can wait until the next month, or you can just cancel your contract. So it's month to month. So that one has worked really well for us. Fast home offers is another one that we tried for 3 months in our market. We spent $10,000, didn't get anything. So we just stopped using them. And Home Light is where you don't have to pay anything for lead. You just pay them if you close on a deal, you pay them 4% off the purchase price. And then somebody mentioned Lead Zolo, which I've never used, but I'll definitely check it out. So yeah, that's another one that somebody mentioned. Okay, and then doing PPC, pay-per-click like Google Ads on your own website. If you're not doing that, I would definitely test that out.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.